back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Eve and I make videos a little bit about everything from K-pop to commentary to drama to reactions to pop culture to a ton of different things. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So for today's video, I know, listen, I'm very aware that I took like a mini break from YouTube, but I told myself not for too long, because before I would literally go and I would be gone for like a whole year. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna post more, and that's what I've been doing. I literally posted like 12 videos since then. It's progress. It's progress, okay? And I'm working on it, but I got a little bit burnt out and was like kind of out of videos to do. But you know, there are some things that I want to yap about in front of a camera today, so good. That's good, right? So I come up with more video ideas. If there's like anything you guys want to do, I was really thinking about having like a unpopular opinion video, like unpopular K-pop opinion. If you guys want to participate in that, comment your unpopular K-pop opinions and we could revisit in the next video. If that's really what you want to see, like, let me know. I want to do some like different stuff. So today it's like a mix of a few things, because it's some news that I wanted to talk about and discuss with you guys, but also things that are making me mad, because they're all making me mad. They're all pissing me off. My favorite kind of videos is when the pink light is on and I'm done talking shit, okay? Listen. First and foremost, I do want to talk about IST. Now, there's a few things that I want to talk about when we're talking about them. It's either IST or IST. I call them both. Either way, they're stupid. They don't deserve the respect to be called the right way. Anyway, so I'm mad because there's numerous things that I'm mad about. So first, let's talk about how shady they were being towards the boys. If you didn't know, the boys, they're in front of Taylor right here. They were under IST Entertainment, and like they were originally, their story is like a whole different thing. I guess they, like, their company merged with IST, and so for the past like 4 years-ish, they've been with IST, and they have been the worst to the boys, okay? There are so many things that I could say that they've done that is just not cool, from like not paying them for things that they were doing to not giving them credit where credit was due, because Kevin, right? Kevin. Oh, I love Kevin. He's back here somewhere. You guys are seeing the boys' wall is over here. But anyway, so Kevin is a member of the boys, and he is very talented, very creative. He's done so many things for the group that like people probably don't even know that he did, because his company likes to pretend like he did it. From like the logo that the boys had, he made that. From like a few like album covers, he's designed those. He's done a lot of really cool things. Kevin, if you're watching this, bro, I love you, okay? And I see you. I see how freaking talented you are, and I hate that you were getting ignored in that sense and not respected enough. Also, there was a time where he participated in writing the lyrics to Passion Fruit, which is a song by the boys, and he was not given writing credits on that until he literally had to talk about it. He's like, by the way, I worked on that song, but I didn't get credit for it. And then all of a sudden, the company's like, no, we just forgot to give him credit. So, fast forward to modern day, right? They leave the company, but they're like, the topic was keeping the name of the boys, because they wanted to keep their name. They wanted to keep the name the boys because they've had that for the past 7 years, you know? They don't want any other name. So they decided to stick with the boys. Obviously, like, I shouldn't have to explain that part, but there was like discourse, because IST was like, well, we want the name. We want to keep it. Or they were saying, they were making like unreasonable like circumstances. They were like, oh, yeah, you guys can keep the name, but just give us like $10 million, and you're not allowed to remake your music, and you're not allowed to talk down on the company, and yeah, you can take it. You know, you have to pay us because everything we've given you. You fake ass motherfucking bitches. And I swear the fuck, IST, it's on site. It's on site. And I'm not the only one that thinks this way. There was like a, we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second, because there's more that's making me mad. Because now that the boys is gone, what better thing will they do than fucking up the other good group that they have? Wait, the other good boy group that they have. Clocked. Anyway, so basically that was like that. And then the boys' new company was like, hey, you know what? We're gonna tell people that you were saying that, because what the fuck? IST has been moving really, really gross lately. Like, I'm still not over that. Okay, so this is what they were saying. These were their conditions if they were gonna give the group the name. And then IST came out with a statement real quick being like, no, that's not what we said. We said we were gonna give them the name for free, but we're gonna give it to the members and not the company. And then Chenny went on Bubble before it was terminated and was like, actually, that's not true. This is our first time hearing about this, like, to be real with you. But long story short, they did come up with an agreement and they get to keep their name. Long story short, the boys did end up getting to keep their name. They came up with an agreement and they were able to keep their name. Thank the Lord, because I think they really saw the fans calling them greedy whores online, which is not false. Which is not entirely false. IST has been a problem to every group that has been under it. Like, I don't know the last time Weekly had to come back. Here's the deal. Let's go into what IST is also doing with their other groups. So, if you guys have been watching my past videos before, I recently got into Just Be and ATBO. I ended up like saying in the video in which I really went in and started standing them because Seungwan. But anyway, I was saying in that video, I think I'm gonna love them. I think I'm gonna like them a lot. And I think the more I go in and I listen to them, and the more I go in and I support them, and I watch their music videos, and I interact with them, and I'm gonna like them a lot. And I know that I can feel it in my bones. And liking them a lot, I did. For the past few weeks, all I have been saying is that's my attitude.
That's my attitude. Attitude. That's my attitude. Attitude.
That song came out 2 years ago. What business do I have singing that every 2 seconds and bothering everybody around me? Anyway. So ATBO are under that company, correct? And also in that same video in which I was stating ATBO, I did say IST. Ugh. Sorry. But listen, if I was IST and I had another really good, really capable boy group under my company that I haven't been really paying attention to, because I've been lazy and sending them to fucking survival shows, because what else? Because I don't know how else to get them publicity. Up your ass. Anyway, like, I know I haven't really been a fan of them for a long time, so maybe I don't know the entirety of the situation, but from what I've heard, they've been on so many survival shows. Same with Just Be. They were always like put on survival shows. Oh yeah, to give them more publicity. I'm like, if your company fucking tried, you guys would have it. But your company hates y'all. For what reason? You guys have the talent. You guys have you guys are fully capable of being such a good group. I think if I was IST and I was like, oh shit, the boys just left our company. Our main source of income left the company. I would pay attention maybe to the other groups in my company before they end up leaving too. Because I don't know when their contract ends, but I'm telling you, they're probably not gonna stay at the end of that too. Listen, so basically, ATBO hasn't had a comeback since last year. Okay. And if you're not aware, they were also part of the Crew One, which was a mix of they were merged with Just Be. And that's why I stand both of them at the same time. I was like, I'm gonna watch them on Road to Kingdom. I'm excited about that. Don't get me started on Road to Kingdom. You're gonna get me mad. I'm gonna. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second. But anyway, they were in the Crew One, right? And so that was like Just Be and ATBO. But Suho wasn't there. Conveniently for them, Listen, okay, so a lot of us, we don't really know what happened behind those doors, okay? We were under the impression that IST wanted to do something else with the crew on. Maybe they saw them as the boys 2.0 when these dudes leave. But I think Blue Dot was just kind of like, no. I don't know. Maybe IST did something stupid that the company could not stand for. Maybe the other company did something. Maybe Blue Dot did something. I don't know. We don't know. We don't really know what happened. But we do know that Blue Dot came out with an apology, but then also like a statement being like, oh, by the way, bye. But also sorry to IST and sorry to the other ATBO members. Every member of Just Be, from what I know, I think most of them, if not all of them, did mention it and did thank ATBO, thanked IST also for the you know, for what happened. But nobody's talking about the actual mental like gymnastics that they had to go through this time. Not only was Doyeon doing flips, but so was his fucking mind. Because listen, I would be too. I would go fucking like batshit insane if I were them, okay? Like they have some real good strength and patience with their companies, because oh my god. The only good thing that's really come out of this is Shu was back. I manifested that. And that's wonderful. We're so glad he's back. But I, like, part of me thinks maybe Blue Dot did something shady. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was IST either, because they're a slimy company and we're aware of that. But like if that was the case and they were like, oh, sorry about that. Here's Shu, by the way. He's back. So don't be mad at us. Maybe. But here's the deal. This is why we're mad at IST here. Because ATBO haven't really talked about this situation. They haven't talked about the crew one or the members of the crew one in a while. And a lot of us are thinking that IST is silencing them, which honestly sounds very much like them, because, you know, they haven't been, like, the boys when they were under that company, they were silenced for a lot of things too. There were a lot of things that they wanted to talk about and come forward about and really talk about, like, basic human rights, things like that. Like when Eric was on hiatus, they were also silenced around that time. I think the only time we heard about Eric was through Juyeon being like, oh, by the way, he's doing okay, and he wants to say that he loves you guys. I don't care what the company says. He's coming back. I don't care. But then again, like, then they had Whisper, and then what made me mad about Whisper, by the way, was because literally Eric came back like the next month or two. I'm like, y'all could have waited till he was back. You would have been in that. Like, you guys are so weird for that. The timing wasn't that off, you know? I would understand if maybe he didn't come back till the next year. Okay, I understand, you know? Y'all could have waited for him. And I blame IST fully. It was not the group's decision. I fully believe that. But anyway, they've been mistreating ATBO for a while, because I think ATBO was their, like, backup plan or whatever. That's what it feels like. But I'm like, IST, don't debut groups that you don't know how to take care of. Them not knowing how to give them better publicity, I don't know, let them go on variety shows, let them go on music shows, let them MC for stuff, let them, like, model, let them do, like, ads, things like that. Give them the exposure they need. They just need the exposure. You guys are not giving that to them. If the boys didn't do it themselves, they wouldn't have been here either. ATBO are struggling right now because the members haven't really spoken in the past, like, week or so. And believe me, I'm a part of their Weavers. They would never shut up. In the best way possible. Like, I love that they love interacting with their fans. One thing that I know about ATBO in my few months of standing them is they love interacting with their fans. Every so often, Seungkwan would go live to reassure all of us. He would go live to joke around with us, because although he was going through so fucking much, because not only was he in school, but he was also having to deal with the whole, like, the crew one of it all. And being on Road to Kingdom and practicing all the time and practicing for a comeback that never fucking happened. I would be fucking stressed out too, but every time they were stressed out, I think we realized that that's when they would go live, because we were their reassurance. I don't know, like, that's really sad to think about, and I'm really sorry to him. I'm really sorry to all of ATBO. I'm really sorry to the members of Just Be too, because they went through all of this for literally nothing. And Bane, I guess, posted a post on, like, Weverse, and he was like, it was like a clip of the lyrics to Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo, and I'm like, damn, Who fucking hurt him? And then I was like, wait a damn minute. ISD, you're still going down. Blue Dot, if it's you too. I don't know much about Blue Dot. I don't know if they are a slimy company too. Maybe they are, but I don't know too much about them. I liked another group from IST, so I know how they move. I'm very familiar with that, but I think it's really gross the way they're treating ATBO and the way they have been treating them for so long. Where's their comeback? Hello? Why aren't they on any, like, they're not on Bubble. Bubble for IST has been out since before they debuted, but why aren't they on there? Why aren't they on there? Huh? Why aren't they on there? They do have a fan base. They could have an even bigger one now that they were also on Road to Kingdom. So many people started standing them after that. So many people started standing them because of Seungwon going live and being silly. Literally, this one time he went live, and I swear he was just sitting there doing impressions of all the members and giggling with all of us. And I'm like, please protect him. Please protect all the members. Watching Road to Kingdom was a fucking nightmare because seeing, like, I understand, like, and I'm not saying that the group that won, Gravity did, like, I definitely do think they did well. They deserved that. But what I think wasn't deserved was the crew on getting low ranks all the time because everybody else was fucking scared of them. Don't get me started on that. Don't piss me off, okay? Road to Kingdom has always been so fucking annoying. Back when the boys were on there, it was really, like, a challenge, okay? But also, I think the voting thing was really weird. I wish they had, like, actual judges that really were like, okay, you know what? This performance was really cool. The crew one had a fucking airplane and a fucking tank and fucking, they had Lim Jimin just sitting there. They had him break his fucking ankle, not break it, but he sprained it, but still jump off of a really high fucking thing, only for them to get 6th place every time. Sorry, I'm mad. Okay, they deserved at least higher ranks. That's what I think. Like, they deserve to be in the top 3 at least once. Like, come on, like, their performances were good. Like, there was one where, I think it was it the Watch It performance or the one before that? I don't remember. But I guess Youngkyu, like, fell, or, like, he tripped or something, and he was like, oh my god, I fucked up the whole performance. I'm like, baby, I didn't notice that happen until you pointed it out. It was really not that noticeable. The whole performance was great. I don't understand. It's just that I think fan base wise, they have a smaller one also, and not all of them could vote for them, you know, because the outside fans didn't have really a say in anything. The voting was so fucking weird. It was not that weird before. I remember before, like, but granted, it was during COVID when the other Road to Kingdom was happening, or Kingdom just in general. Yeah. Anyway, that was fucking insane. I'm fucking mad at IST, but I'm always mad at IST. It's like IST wakes up every morning. It's like, what's a new way we can piss her off? So, let's look at some tweets that I found. Somebody said, I haven't stan ATBO for long, but I don't know, I got into them because of the crew one, and I really liked the content they put out, and so I'm lost why IST is putting them on SNS ban. I'm telling you, they would not shut up on Weverse, but in the best way possible. Like, Seungwon even answered me once, but, like, that just shows that they really loved interacting with their fans and things like that. So if IST really is silencing them, which we really do think so, because at least Seungwon would have said something. At least fucking Junmin would post something. Like, they, you know. Also, every time Junseok cried. Y'all made him cry. Shame on you. Shame on you, IST. Putting them on SNS band. You have such charming members who could easily pull you in more money. IST, think. Use that little brain of yours. I need your staff to take their fucking small fucking brains and really put it into, like, function right now. Don't try to, because I guess they put out, like, oh, auditions available. Stop it. Stop trying to debut new groups when you can't even take care of the groups that you still have, you fucking bitch. So then this person quote retweeted and said, this is the thing that gets me too, because Seungwon alone has pulled in so many fans just by being himself, me included. They barely had any schedule during promotions, and don't let me start on during the hiatus. All they need is public exposure, but they are constantly silenced. Clocked! Boats genuinely don't have any ways to directly contact the members. ATBO has never had the freedom to tell us how they feel about anything, so you can't expect the fandom not to be worried. If anything was to happen to them, we'd have no way of helping them. Exactly. Yes, I'm bringing that back. This fan said, they're outside of IST Entertainment. They're outside. That is literally, catch me outside. How about that? If I don't hear from you by next week, I'll come back. This is a warning. Yeah. ATBO the past 2 weeks. Not allowed to mention the crew one directly. 2 lives in which they talked about looking forward to them in the future. Music lives, etc. When's the future? And the thing is, they're not even telling us if maybe they're giving them a break. Maybe, you know, holidays are coming up. But that's such fucking bullshit because they never did that for anyone. The only time that they gave, like, the boys a break was when they had to ask for it. They literally had to be like, one member had to get sick for them to be like, okay, you know what? You guys can take a break. And even that, it was like for 2 weeks. Overworking them for what? And it's the same with ATBO. Overworking them to the point where the only way of comforting themselves is to go live, but you're not letting them do that? Oh, you fucking bitch. Hell is not hot enough for y'all, okay? These boys deserve so much better, okay? They deserve so much better, but you guys aren't giving them that. Ugh! I would fight for them, okay? Again, like, I haven't really been a fan of them for that long, but I would fight for them because I know very well how good of a group they are. But having only like 3 songs, I think altogether their discography literally has like 23 songs. They deserve more. They deserve some really good tracks. They have the potential. Their members can sing. Their members can dance. Their members are visuals. Bitch, have you seen Junmin? Put him in a magazine, quick! All the members changed their haircuts. Junmin mentioned Bane. This is great. Complete silence since Friday. They haven't spoken or done anything since Friday. Where is ATBO? Is what everybody's thinking. Where the fuck are they? They haven't been silent for this long. And by the way, like, you may be thinking, maybe this is just normal. No! It hasn't been normal. That's why people are worried. Because let me show, like, I will literally put in like a voice recording and me like scrolling through how frequently they used to post.
Okay, let me just show you guys, okay? Artist. So this was December 6th at like, yeah, as you can see, they were very active. Like, this, they would not go at least a day before posting anything, even if, like, because one member would post and then all the others would post after. Everybody was so active. It's like, okay, yeah, as you should. They were literally bullying each other just a minute ago, like, you know, like teasing each other. Yeah, and then they would interact with fans often. Like, how the fuck do I don't know this update, man. Comments by ATBO. They always like comment on everybody's post. Again, I was noticed once too. Hold on, let me find it. I can look, I can explain myself. This, I said, I got you flowers, hope you like them. And by the way, I think at this point, Wonbin was live. So, not live, he was active. And so I was like, under the impression that if any of them would see it, it'd be him. I posted this. I said, got you flowers, hope you like them. Yes. You know, that just shows how active they are and how much they like to interact with fans and things like that. Like, and so them being quiet for so long. But however, granted, they did post something. Hold on. However, I do want to take note of the fact that they posted this. Maybe they listened to us, but it still is weird.
Like, I'm not kidding when I say that they were really active. That's what made me want to stan them, because I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I haven't seen a fandom so happy to interact with fans since The Boys, and that makes me really happy. The reason why I started standing The Boys is because they're so real, you know? And so are they, but they're getting mistreated. And they don't deserve that. They deserve so much better. And they can do so much better. Like, I feel like they have so much potential to be a really big, good group. But IST's like, I guess IST might have seen Rakwon leaving as like, oh, they're doomed. No, they're not, okay? No, they're not. And don't try to blame him for that, too. If the boys were fine when Hyunjun left, ATBO will be fine here, too. Trust me, like, it was not for, like, a weird reason. He's fine. The members are fine. Let them talk about him, too, in fact. Be like, yeah, no, we're all cool. But y'all wouldn't do that because to this day, I don't know what the relationship is with Hyunjun. And by the way, I'm not talking about Bae Hyunjun. I'm talking about her Hyunjun, like the one that was in The Boys. I was told that recently that he doesn't like going back wall anymore, so I'm respecting that because I still love that boy. Okay, 27 minutes of me calling Iced mean names. Iced, IST, Iced, IST. Get your shit together before I get mad. Get your shit together now. This is a this is a warning, okay? You guys literally never fail to piss me off. I swear. While the boys were a part of their company, like not a day didn't go by where I was like, fuck you, IST. I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe this one thing you did right. No, because now they're mistreating the other groups in their company, and I feel like they have been since the very beginning. And I'm like, then why debut a group that you're not gonna take care of, that you're not gonna give comebacks to, that you're not gonna really like push out there, because they can so do it. They can do so well. I like fully believe the potential that they have as a group. But no, we want to be annoying and butthurt and shady all because the boys left us. And you wonder why the boys left. Because they were putting up with this shit for longer than they should have. And unfortunately, it probably will be the same with ATBO unless there's changes made. And there has to be changes made because this isn't okay. This is not okay. This isn't okay. You're literally making them sit there and do nothing. Like they're just there. They're just there. They should not be doing anything. No, not even interacting with fans. No, why would we want them to do that? Why? So they can tell them that they're unhappy and they're sick and they're not feeling well, and that they're really sad about the crew on leaving, or the crew on disbanding. Why would we make them do that? Like, whatever happened between you guys and Blue Dot has nothing to do with these boys. Please don't pull them into it, because I just know the members that just be the members of ATBO. I really don't think that they were the problem. I think it was the companies having a conflict of some sort and then deciding, bye. Maybe the conflict was bringing Shua back. Maybe the conflict was, just, I heard that Blue Dot was going through it. And so they wanted to use Just Be to get their money. Maybe that's it too. But listen, like, I just feel like, you know, the situation's very tricky. And you know what? Like, I hope that they're all doing well. I hope they realize that this whole thing, maybe the crew one disbanding was for the better. This is me trying to make myself not cry, because those lives brought me so much joy, okay? Brought me so much joy. Those pictures of like Bain and Junseok on a trip together, like, come on, like, that made me so happy. I was so happy for them. Like, oh my gosh, like, this is a big learning experience for them as groups, because they're learning to adapt in a new area, and like dealing with being in a bigger group and having to get along with these people that you probably never have known, or maybe you did, I don't know. You know, I don't know if they were friends prior or anything else. I wouldn't know that. But I do know that, like, that was probably a big change for them. Like, change is scary. It really is. I bet it took them a while to get used to each other, to get used to working with a bigger group. Gonu was a leader for once in his life. Like, I bet it was really scary, and I want the boys to know that they did their best, and I am proud of them, and I and everyone else that supported them during this time are very proud of them. Those of you being weird about it, you're fucking insane. You're weird, okay? Maybe you have your opinions about what actually happened, but I really don't think that it's the group's faults. Okay, so don't put the blame on the groups, put the blame on the companies. And I think that's something that we should do a lot more these days. Like, anyway, so the next topic that I want to talk about is so I guess recently there were dating rumors between Jungwon and Winter, Jungwon of enhypen and aespa's Winter. Which, honestly, if that were true, good for them. I'm so happy. Because, you know, I'm not weird about dating rumors. I'm not at all. I think there was one with Jay, too, but, like, they were, like, some random person. If that were the truth, too, good for him. I'm glad he's happy, you know? But, of course, whenever there's dating rumors, there has to be that one, like, loud group of people that are, like, there's, like, this many of them. And they're loud and they're annoying. You know what they were saying? Oh, enhypen's 5. And you know what someone said? Oh my god. Someone said, let's not be like those Rise fans. Don't be like them. And then all my Breeze besties were like, is this our reputation? Is this what our reputation is like? But either way, it's really stupid. And I think SM Entertainment, listen here. SM Entertainment, you two, I got a bone to pick with y'all. I have been having a bone to pick with y'all for how long? How long has it been since you have been mistreating Seunghan? Yeah. Okay, listen. If only you really put an end to whatever happened with Seunghan, right? You really protected him, took legal action against the people who were actually sending those things and death threats and things like that. Because the fact that you didn't made this situation okay. Who knows what kind of hate Jungwon's getting or the kind of hate Winter is getting for this. Even if it's not true, these people will literally jump through hoops just to be like, oh, they're both whores. I hate both of them. The fuck? The fuck is wrong with y'all? The only time I used to act like this was when I was like 9 years old and my favorite member of Big Time Rush had a girlfriend, and oh, I was so mad. I was like, that's supposed to be my man. Knowing damn well I was 9, this dude was like, what? I don't fucking know how much older he is than me, but I don't really care because he turned out to be a Zionist, which is really disappointing. But besides the point, SM, really get your shit together, man. You guys are supposed to be like one of the most influential companies and one of the bigger companies, but you're acting like a smaller one because you're letting bullies win, you know? And I bet these people are also bullying aespa. They're always bullying aespa. They're always pulling aespa into something, and I swear I would defend them too, and I would defend enhypen too because I'm also an engine. Unfortunately, I don't like to like communicate with other engines as of recently because I mean, if you guys watched my video of like things that piss me off in K-pop or things that make me mad in K-pop, a video, the first one that I did, I talked about an experience I had on their Weavers where like C engines were bullying me because I was posting pictures of Justin Bieber. Womp is what I have to say about that. Okay, listen, like I know I clocked their asses and they deleted their comments because they realized that there was no winning here. And like, yeah, I ended up winning in that sense, but it made it not fun anymore, you know? And I was like, I don't really want to interact on their Weavers anymore because you guys are, that's weird. There was like a few people that were nice on there that would like play along. Like some of the K engines too, they were like, oh my god, Justin Bieber, I love you. Are you really Justin Bieber? Justin Bieber, I thought we were gonna get married like 2 years ago. Like, you know, like they were really playing along. Like it was really fun. Like it was really like a good time. While it lasted, you know, while it lasted. Yeah, so, and then I guess the one with Jay, I don't know what's been going on there, but they have been dissing him, and they've been dissing, don't diss my man being Jay. By the way, this isn't me being like, that's my man. Well, like, it is, but, like, I'm not saying, oh my god, he's mine and he can't date anyone, because I know very well that's obviously not my man, but, like, he's my bias in that group, so. But even if Jungwon isn't my bias, I would do the same for him. Pull up, ho. Okay, pull up, ho. Okay, pull up, ho. Pull up, ho. I dare you to pull up, ho. And I guess people were like coming at Nikki for some reason too. Come at Nikki and I come at your face, bitch. Sorry. I don't play about those boys, okay? A lot of the time these groups really don't deserve the hate that they're getting for being human, for doing very human things, you know? Like, these are very human things, like dating other people, even if it were true. But SM Entertainment said that this wasn't true with the Winter and Jungwon thing. They were like, yeah, this isn't true. And by the way, the person who like posted that has been trying to get like in contact with us to, and they've been threatening us with information about our idols all the time. And because we weren't giving them the time of day, they told a news outlet, and we're gonna be suing them. And I'm like, where's this energy with those bitches that got those fucking funeral wreaths for Seunghan, for a 21-year-old boy who had a girlfriend when he was like, I don't know, 19? Cry me a fucking river. Wah wah. You're really giving in to the 5 people who think that he's a whore for that. You're a whore for that, for even thinking of acting like that. And I understand, maybe it's because they're in different divisions, and maybe C5 is just the worst. C5 is the worst, by the way. Yeah, so them getting mistreated also, like, I don't know. I just don't like that. It's very slimy. It's very slimy and very gross. I also want to talk about, today I was scrolling through Twitter. I don't think it's trending anymore, but Seungri. He was trending. And you know, sometimes he'll be trending and it'll be like, oh, conversation about his fucking crime. And by the way, if you don't know, if you're new here, you don't know who Seungri is. He was a member of Big Bang, and he was like a part of a really big scandal. I will link the videos of Stephanie Su's videos on it in the description if you want to go and educate yourself on that. I'm not gonna rehash everything because I'm not the best. I love how Justice for Seunghan is trending and Boycott Rise is trending. Oh yeah, we're winning. Win-win. Where the fuck is win-win? That's what I want to know. SM, while you're watching this, like, I bet you are, because a lot of us really do think they're checking what we're saying, because anytime we're like, oh my god, like, there was a time where like, oh my god, but Seunghan's old posts are still there. They deleted all of them. Oh my god, but like Wonbin responded to someone with a OC7 like profile picture. They banned that account. You know, like, they are very aware that what we were saying and things like that. So SM, if you're here, I just want to tell you to fuck off all the way. Take this and shove it up your ass too while you're at it. I bet you're besties with IST Entertainment. I bet they're giving you the ideas. I bet they're like, oh my god, give us your, like, tell us your ways. I need you to take that stick right out of your ass and start acting right, okay? Because you're pissing me off. My goodness. Jungwon is trending. Poor Jungwon, man. I feel so bad for him. You know who else I feel really bad for? This is really, like, off topic, but Wonbin from Rise. Because how many dating rumors has he been in since he debuted? He's been in dating rumors of, like, with every member of aespa at this point. They've only really been a group for a year. Like, that's really sad to think about. But by the way, this SM, hate to be talking about this again, because I know that, like, I've talked about it a lot within the past few videos, but if people are hearing about it, that's what I want. You know, I want people to hear about Seunghan's situation, and really, if you are curious to know what happened with Seunghan, anything like that, I do have a video about it, and I will link that in the description too, if you want to go watch that. But I will say, like, it's just not cool. Oh, Boycott Rise is also trending, and it's at 34.9k posts. SM, you do realize, SM, listen, come here. Listen, I'm not gonna call you a whore this time. Come here. So basically, if you were to listen and bring Seunghan back and or actually take legal action against what has happened, because it's mortifying. It's fucking insane that happened and you let it slide. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna call you a whore. Come here. If you were smart and if you really thought about it, you know how popular Rise would be internationally? You do realize how many sales you guys got. No, how much streams you guys got the day that he was announced to come back. That was more money in your pocket. You care about money, right? You care about money. That's what you care about. You care about losing it if he comes back. You're not gonna lose shit, by the way, because then you're gonna have people all over the world supporting you. You want Rise to be a global group, but you're not listening to international fans, which is so fucking funny. Banning the color orange and the number 7 at Mama Awards in LA is fucking insane. Fuck all of you. And all of you, I mean as SM and Mnet. Because, like, at the end of the day, he really didn't do anything to deserve the hate that he's been getting. And I will never shut up about that. Seungri shines brighter. He what now? Yeah, that criminal, yeah. Let's remind you guys what he did. He did a lot of bad things, including R-wording as saying a bunch of girls and luring them into his fucking club. And I'm serious, go check out his case. Why? Why is he trending like that? I would understand if it was fuck you, Seungri. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, period. A lot of you guys who are defending people like him, Chris Wu, and like Taeil, you guys who are defending those people, you do realize how fucking gross you are. Like, you are blatantly not believing victims of sexual assault, of a bunch of different things that are horrible. Horrible for the average person to go through, let alone being a woman and being told that nobody believes you is the worst thing ever, and is a very big slap in the face. So those of you who are still commenting on their posts being like, we stand with you. How about you stand with my fucking fist, bitch? Anyway, I think that's all for this video. I hope you guys liked it. This is my rant. I love crashing out on camera. If you guys liked it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, also, if you guys want to participate in my unpopular opinions video, please comment your unpopular K-pop opinions, and I will get to them. I will get to them momentarily, okay? I will get to them, and we will make a video about that, and we will discuss all of that too. Yeah. And also, if you're watching this far into the video, please comment the black cat emoji. Or if you don't have the black cat emoji, just a cat. Because I feel like I love cats. Yeah. And yeah, that's all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
이 밤은 no first, it's gonna be sensual. 너 소리 없이 외쳐 say my name.